Now, once you have your textual quote explained, you're going to move from the story to the nonfiction to show that the argument you are making about a fictional text is supported by an actual article. This is where you're going to validate your argument so that it shows you have reliable, valid proof to back up your claims. What you're going to do first is simply repeat that ICE process. We are now going to introduce the research quote. So we do that, if you look on your left-hand side, by stating the title, the author, their credentials, and what the article you have found is mostly about. So I'm going to come over to our article, Empowering the Black Power Movement. The first thing it asks for is the title. So that's what I'm going to add. I come to my box, in quotes, Empowering Black Power Movement. And I always put my quotes, my title in quotes, and I want to make sure that that title is capitalized. Now it asks me for the author. Let's come over to our article. Our article does not have an author, but it does give me a website, ushistory.org. That's what I'm going to enter into my organizer. From ushistory.org, comma. Now my job is to put in the credentials of this website. This is really important because you want whoever is reading your response to trust and know that you are using valid, reliable information. So I'm going to come to ushistory.org. And on every website should be an about us or who we are. We're going to click who we are. And all I want is a brief statement that shows the mission of ushistory.org. Here we go. Today, the IHA, through its website, ushistory.org, is one of the preeminent providers of online U.S. history from the pre-colonial era to the present, with additional online educational presentations on American government, ancient civilizations, and other people, places, and events in U.S. history. Do I need that whole sentence? Probably not. It's pretty long, so I can shorten it as one of the preeminent providers of online U.S. history. I can copy that, come over to my organizer, paste that, comma. Now, I have my title, I have my publisher, I have their credentials. Now I need what the article you have found is about. So, we come back to our article and you look at the synopsis. This informational text discusses how the Black Power movement of the 1960s and 70s emerged as a major political force following the Civil Rights Movement. While the Civil Rights Movement helped end legal segregation in America, the Black Power movement sought to end economic and social inequality that African Americans continued to face. That is what the article is primarily about. Am I going to copy this and put it into my paper? No, because we never want to take another author's writing as our own, for that is plagiarism. However, I can rephrase that in my own words, especially this last sentence, where the Black Power movement sought to end economic and social inequality that African Americans continued to face. So I'm going to come back over to my organizer. In empowering the Black Power movement from ushistory.org, one of the preeminent providers of online U.S. history, the article states, or you could say the article explains, describes, illustrates, reveals, portrays. Give me a word that means to show. How African Americans fought against social injustice during the 60s and 70s. Title, publisher, credentials, summary.